Hi sir, good evening.
Hi.
May I know your name, sir?
My name is Umanga Karla. I'm the owner of a store, Truck House, which is situated in Sakchi, Jamshedpur.
Okay. What industry do you work in, and how long have you worked in this?
We've been in this line since, my dad has been in this line since 40 years. I joined in this line when I was since class 10. So, it's about 18 years I've been in this.
So what are product?
We are pharmaceutical wholesalers and retailers. So we also deal in surgical equipment like hospital equipments and various kind of chemicals, whatever is the hospital requires. And for the retail, we do all kinds of medicines, cancer, life saving, even the FMCGs and kidney related drugs, all kinds of drugs.
So among FMCGs, is there any particular product that you have handled for a very long time?
Among FMCG, we've been handling the baby products as well as the fast FMCG products like Horlicks, Bournvita, Complan. These are nowadays these nutritional products we get in the these were first in FMCG.
Yeah.
But now the pharmaceutical companies like Cipla, Intas, these big companies, Sun Pharma, even they have also come up with the FMCG products,
Yeah.
which has a medical touch to it in terms of like some nutritional like coenzymes and all, which is mixed in that. Earlier, like Horlicks, Complan, these are standard products which they have been manufacturing since years. So now we also have these kind of products for the pharmaceutical companies also.
Okay. So particularly for these goods, what do you feel are the consumer segments?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
The consumer segments for these FMCG goods.
FMCG goods, it's like the consumer segments, like it depends. Like now, Complan. Complan is for kids ranging from 4 to 12 years. Now you come to Horlicks. Horlicks has junior Horlicks as well, which has a particular 2 to 5 years. The normal Horlicks comes for anyone. Now we have Horlicks Diabetic, which is for diabetic patients. Horlicks Women, which are for women's. Mother Horlicks, which comes for pregnant ladies. So we have different kinds of, you know.
So when we're talking about your company, you mentioned your dad's been working and since 40 years, and even you have, I believe, 18 years of working. So what is your vision or philosophy as a like firm or as a like store?
According to me, my target is when I run a store, like today's world is full of discounts. You give 18%, you give 20%, whatever. We don't give any discount.
Okay.
The reason being because we concentrate in our ranges. Today I have tie-up with CMC Vellore, Medanta Hospitals, Hyderabad, so that their medicines can also be procured here. When the patient, the concept of Jamshedpur basically is, the people are not willing to spend here. They are willingly going to Calcutta, Hyderabad, Vellore for the treatment. So from there they can't buy all the medicines at a time. They can buy at least for a month. So now for those medicines, they don't have to go back there. Everybody doesn't know how to operate online.
Yeah.
This is the the reality for it. So we try to keep all the ranges, and we've been surviving well.
Okay. So how do you connect yourself with this particular philosophy, like anything particular?
See, FMCG, according to me, the doctor doesn't recommend. The doctor doesn't say have Horlicks, have Complan. This is like a pushing sale. When a customer comes, भैया मेरे बच्चे का height नहीं बढ़ रहा है, या growth नहीं हो रहा है, क्या मैं उसको Horlicks पिला सकता हूँ, क्या मैं उसको Complan पिला? So then that becomes a thing, like it's up to us how to promote it, and even for this you need to have a proper knowledge. Now our normal Horlicks can't be consumed by a child who is 2 to 5 years old. So you have different things. So according to me, this is a fast moving consumer good. That's why it's called, because it totally depends on a push and sale. No doctor recommends you Horlicks or anything. But yeah, the Protein X, like coming up to the higher segments. Protein X, Ensure. These are the products which have now recently come up, where the kidney patients, the diabetic patients, now the doctors have started, absolutely. We are getting in prescriptions that like every diabetic or let me say a kidney patient or has to have a powder, like for the nutritional purpose.
When particularly talking about nutrition segment, like nutritional products, how do you segment your market right now today, and how do you feel that it was segmented about 8 or 10 years ago?
According to me, 10 years ago, you had just limited products, like which I said, like limited brands, 3 or 4 brands. Now, currently in my store, I can assure you that we have more than 20 brands.
Okay.
So, this is the competitive market, because now it has been seen, this is the future.
Yeah.
The nutritional thing, the tablets, what happens is, whenever you see a tablet or a capsule, there's a red and a green mark, which is a big myth.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the consumers, what they do, they flip their wrapper and they see, they check
The contents,
whether,
yeah.
if it's a red mark, they're not willing to consume that. But in powders, what it happens, this myth is gone. Like, it is all veg. It doesn't come with a non-veg mark, and the people prefer this because they find it easier. They drink milk or they can consume it hot water, so they find it easier to consume as compared to tablets. Tablets, their mindset is, I'm taking a medicine.
Yeah.
When it comes to, in a powder form, it is not a medicine, it is a nutritional product.
Okay.
That is the thing which happens with it.
So, like as you mentioned, how the market has evolved a lot, how the segments have changed. But are there certain areas you feel that it has stayed the same, especially in Jamshedpur?
It has stayed the same.
In what aspect at all? Or do you feel it has completely revolutionized even that would be?
No, I think it is on the verge of complete revolution. It has not yet completely done, because we still have the old products which are lying, and it has the same thing, the same ingredients in, as far as whether now the new technology, new development, new scientists have come up with new chemicals and all, which have now been introduced right now only. But the pharma products which have come up with the nutritional products, in terms of capsules as well,
Yeah.
the capsules and tablets, even now the nutritional, these pharma companies have come, and you go to any doctor, for a physician, you go to a diabetologist, you go to a kidney, any doctor for a even for the eyes, the doctor writes a vitamin tablet. The doctor writes a vitamin tablet. That is like how the market has become. It is huge. The consumption is huge.
So, thanks for letting me know about that. I have some particular questions. I feel some of them may have already been answered, but I'd be happy if you could repeat them. So, in regards to the pricing of the products, so like, how do you, like, what is your experience in regards to that? Like, for nutritional products,
See, nutritional products, the biggest thing is what India is facing is every month a FMCG product price rises by 10 or 15 rupees every month. Like lactogen, or similar example for a baby product, which we used to get at 180 to 240, currently it is lying at 480, because every month it has been rising there.
Yeah.
It is fixed, it has to rise. So this is the thing where you have to get control. But in terms of pharma, these were FMCG, the pharma companies they have kept the price constant since 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah.
But these FM like Horlicks, like Complan, like Vita, they have been rising
steadily.
Absolutely. So the price is a challenge for that, because the consumers have started moving towards the pharma products, because their pockets are not allowing that.
Yeah.
Even a Nan Pro 1 kind of a thing, the person has to pay 800 rupees. So everybody can't afford that to So
Okay, and in regards to the margin, do you
the margins for the pharma companies are much better as compared to, because here we get a margin of 7 to 8%. In that also the customer asks for discount, so it becomes very good.
So that makes me, does consumers increasing bargaining power affect you in any manner? Or is that something that
in these products?
Yeah.
Yes, to an extent, because now earlier we used to give it in MRP, but now since now the consumers also know that it has a limited margin, so we have to leave by 2 to 3% on that.
Okay.
But this I'm talking only about the powder section.
Yeah.
If it comes to tablet, then the margin is the same as which we have for the other medicines.
And I understand that this is a smaller firm, but still, is there any interaction that you have with, in regards to, is there a particular marketing tactic that is being used by you, or how do you attract customers?
It's by the customer relationship that you build, because it's totally, and what I said earlier also, it's the range.
Yeah.
If the customer comes up with like 10 medicines on the prescription, the customer doesn't need discount if you get all the 10 medicines at once, because it consumes time if you keep searching for medicines here and there and you don't get it. So this is what, if he comes, so we try to satisfy him.
Trust is one thing that has helped
Absolutely.
you maintain the bargain.
See, medicines, according to me, the online sale has not affected the retail stores, because medicines are tangible. जब तक आप छू के नहीं देखोगे ना, जब तक आप छू के नहीं देखोगे, तो वो कस्टमर को satisfaction नहीं होता कि you have something.
It's great. And okay, so trust is a major factor. So how do you attract new customers?
The new customers is word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
You keep satisfying the customers and they go here and there and they speak कि ये दुकान में हम आए हैं तो मेरे को सब कुछ मिला, मुझे कहीं नहीं मिल रहा तो मुझे यहाँ मिल रहा है.
Yeah.
So this is something which works a lot.
And good experience.
Good experience because see, we don't offer discounts, so we can't put up a board saying that you have a flat 18% because according to me, if you are genuine, because in medicines duplicacies have increased like anything. In Jamshedpur also we have a lot of duplicate medicines, but then if you have to serve it genuinely, you can't afford to give 18%. So you have to be with the customer relationship.
Online, I understand that it hasn't online hasn't changed your business much. But is there any aspect, for example, do you deliver medicines or health supplements now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, is that something that has always been, or you had to change it in the past few
No,
years?
that has always been.
That's always been.
Nothing.
Any other way that the industry has changed, which has forced you to change your business?
Not really, but then the investment in the business has increased drastically because n number of companies are coming up now, and with the n number of varieties of drugs, and the doctors keep referring. It's not like the medicine has gone old, so it's gone out of stock. The doctor can write even after 2 years the same medicine, so you have to keep that stock. So stock maintaining is a very big challenge for us.
Okay,
Earlier question.
and then, can you also comment on your relationship with the suppliers?
The suppliers, you have to maintain a steady relationship with the supplier because if you don't maintain a good relationship, you can't stock your stuff. Everything can't be consumed from outside because these have expiry time.
Yeah.
So if you purchase goods from outside, so the expiry doesn't get set. Over here, it's easy to get set. So yeah.
Our product is also in the nutritional segment. We plan to have a tablet, which a nutritional tablet, which is water soluble or milk soluble, which will help people carry it around and carry it around and get ready supply of it whenever they wish. Our product is called Zestify pods.
Okay.
Any recommendations for us or any advice for us?
I would say when you promote your product, see medicine. When you come to tablet, immediately it's a medicine.
Yeah.
Alright. So I would suggest you to first get a confirmation from all the doctors. Make them use it. Give them samples.
Okay.
Make them use it. If they satisfied, they can easily recommend it because pushing sale in terms of vitamin tablets, it's very difficult to create your brand to convince the customers to procure your product.
Okay.
Because so that would be a challenge for you. So I would say the best thing is first to you target all the doctors, you get them in one place, you explain them your benefits and all, and I'm sure then if the because for the patient, doctor says so it's everything.
It establishes
it's everything. So for this you have to do it.
So ours was like a traditional tablet. It was something like the powders you mentioned, like Ensure. So it was a compact form of that can be carried anywhere and mixed.
It can be. It's a very good thing which you guys coming up with. So, but then again, it's a trust thing because when you consume something, it goes inside, so it's a life-saving thing. So I wouldn't recommend to directly go to the customers. You have to go to the doctors first sometimes.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.